And now, Jean Cook, who is so gracious to lead us. And while we're at it, the famous Duster, who's always so he's so awesome, and he's always willing to help. And now I want to recognize all of our volunteers, because this wouldn't happen without them, and they're just so dedicated week after week. There's a lot of components that go into cooking the dinner and preparing the music and just all the fellowship that we provide and the services that are offered. So I want to recognize all of our, please stand up if you've volunteered at Hope's Kitchen before. Come on, guys. Just stand up.
Come on, old people, man. Come on, old people.
And we got our prayer partners. Come on, Pat.
Oh, Lord.
So, of course, we are really honored and privileged to pray with any of you. So remember, you can always find us. So I just wanted to start off with recognizing everyone, because that is God's intention, that we refresh and help others, and that's really part of what we're supposed to do each day. I have a devotion I want to read for you. It's a women's book devotion, and it's by Carolyn Larson, and she just titles it Holy Partnership. And the Bible verse she referred to as James chapter 2 verse 26, and it's, as the body is without the spirit is dead, so faith without deeds is dead. Our faith in God is the fuel that gets us through the tough times in life. You trust him, you believe his word, you know he loves you and has a plan for your life, but most times when you pray for God's guidance or intervention, he doesn't expect you to settle down in your easy chair and eat bonbons while you sit around and while he does all the work. You are God's partner in his work in this world. So don't be surprised if your prayers are answered by the birth of an idea to do something to help others. What do you do then? Well, first be certain that the idea is God-directed. Test it through prayer, or maybe even bounce it off of a trusted friend. When you know that God has planned this thought, then get busy and thank him for trusting you to be his partner. And a quote at the end says, faith can move mountains, but don't be surprised if God hands you a shovel. So we're supposed to help out. Within this encouragement verse, I would like to challenge us all, and I like to call them God's moments. So I want to challenge you to be on the lookout for God's moments. This is when God is giving you this idea to reach out or to smile or to help someone. God wants us to be watching out for all the many blessings he sends our way each day. He is prompting us to make a connection with all of his children. He wants us not only to notice the pretty ones or the clean ones, the happy ones, but he also wants us to take notice of his children that are suffering, the unclean ones, the lonely ones, the frustrated, or maybe just those that need a smile. So take notice and ask God, where do you want to send me, Lord? Who needs your attention today? Where do I find them? And help lead me with your directions on the path to figure out what to do next. Remember, this is his will, and we are his vessels, and he uses us to accomplish his plan. So just ask him, Lord, let me be one of your blessings today. You could even include it in your morning prayer. That's all you have to say. Lord, let me be part of one of your blessings for someone today. So then you need to go out and you need to notice, and you need to be aware if he is sending you somewhere to give someone a boost, or maybe a hug or a smile or something that might change their day and encourage them to have a better day. He will lead you. You just need to follow. He wants us to spread his awesome, unconditional, everlasting love. Don't miss out on all these many opportunities that come our way, and it will help you grow in your faith. So if we trust him and we step up and step out and obey his plans that he has just for you, there's all these components of going on each day, and there's this urgency of what he needs you to do as part of this plan. So be bold and humble and open to whatever he has planned. Remember, we can't even comprehend some of the things he has planned. We just need to trust and obey and follow his directions. Now, also, if you aren't willing to do this, then he'll find someone else because it is his plan. And he'll find someone that will trust him and will step out in their faith and carry on with whatever it is he needs done. So these God moments are right there in our lap. Trust him. He will provide everything that we need to know and lead us into where his plan is prompting us to go. Try to avoid all those distractions and excuses that can wait till tomorrow. Don't be so busy that you're running your errands and right in front of you, someone is suffering or someone just